Hi everyone and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. This is a weekly reading for the sign of Libra, October 16th through the 22nd. All right, Libra, I have shuffled your deck. I pulled your cards, your Four of Swords reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed for your obstacle, Five of Pentacles reversed for your why. So here's the thing. It looks like something really good is happening to you or will be happening to you this week. It feels like you've been trying to manifest this for a while. You actually got a card that says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. And you got key, successful outcome to your problems. There's some kind of money, it looks like, coming in for you. The obstacle, part of the obstacle is this isn't the big money, right? This is just the money to get you to the next stage of what you're trying to create. Also, your family, right? It seems like people have a tendency to view you as being the one who has like the endless bank account or always has resources. And so it feels like it's very possible that people will be bringing you their problems if they know that you are coming up financially, right? There's an energy here of you being the problem solver, and it kind of is to the detriment of yourself, because even though I see that you're good with money, it feels like maybe you've had to take a break from work or something has happened to you recently where you've had to use your savings to kind of get you through. And it feels like now you're being able to return either back to work after a period of like ill health or being out of surgery, which would make sense for the situations and the balance that require careful handling. Like maybe you can't go back to doing the things you used to do, but you're feeling good enough to start getting up and around and doing more than you did in the past. Because of that, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. The difficulty, though, is that I feel like you're not out of the woods yet for whatever this is that you've been dealing with. Or you could have had to deal with some big situation where you depleted your savings and now you're back to being able to make money, but you haven't saved yet like you usually do. You know, you don't feel like you're in that safe place yet. Unfortunately, it seems like, well, you're trying to get back on your feet. There's some sort of family member that thinks that you're like Mr. or Mrs. Moneybags and you're just being stingy, right? I feel like for you, you're finally kind of getting back to where you want to be. And so it's a little bit frustrating, but you're also used to the dynamic that you've been in, right? Of like always being the caretaker, maybe you're the oldest sibling, or maybe like your parents are no longer alive anymore, and so everybody comes to you when there's a problem. It feels like you have such a big heart that you always try to help bail everybody out. But what I want you to ask yourself is, when you were going through whatever this was, right? Whether it was like illness or maybe you were in between residences or in between jobs, who came through for you, right? Of all the people that it feels like you've invested in or you've gone without for, like, did any of those people show up when you were at your low point, right? Or were you the one to pull yourself through your hardest time? You get what I'm saying? And so I'm not telling you not to share whatever you have, but what I am saying is that you might want to consider whether or not you're enabling the people that you love, right? Because you got change in the reverse. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Love in the reverse. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Guilt reversed, worry reversed, right? So these are a lot of cards of feeling like you're obligated to help these people or this particular person if it's one person, and that, you know, you're a failure if you can't come through and be the one to drop off groceries or be the one to pay whatever is like left over of somebody's rent. But the universe is actually bringing in the energy of Eight of Pentacles. So this is like making everybody have to pull their own weight, okay? This is almost like the ant and the grasshopper, Oh, wow. And you actually got grasshopper down here. But like, you know how the ant works so hard and saves so much. And then the grasshopper is like, oh no, I'm going to be good. Life is going to be sweet for me. I don't have to do anything. And then when it all hits the fan, right, the grasshopper is knocking on the ant's door. And it's like the ant is literally living off of what they created, what they saved. And so that's what this is like, it's not your job to save everybody. You know, these people all seem like they're adults. They have their own lives. If they have time to drink or party or chill, they have time to get a side hustle. They have time to get an extra job or a job, because some of these people seem like they don't have one and they're just kind of moving through life depending on everyone that will feed them or let them sleep on a couch. Like now, this is where everybody's behavior is starting to come into fruition, and they're having to reap what they've sown, and they're having to live off of their efforts, right? And so what you can do here is, rather than feel bad about not being able to help or going without something that you need for yourself when you're just now getting back where you need to be, is understand that perhaps this situation happened to you so that you can't help these people, right? You might not be in a situation where you have it to give. You know, it's happening to teach these people that they need to start being more self-sufficient. Okay, Libra? So kind of a difficult message, because I know that you feel very like obligated to these people, or that this feels heavy for you. But at the same time, this is not your burden. This is not your job. You know, maybe these are your adult children, or, you know, these are family members that you didn't give birth to. And it's like, oh my goodness, I can't even have anything for myself, you know, and when I'm down on my luck, where are you guys, right? Let me get you an oracle message. It says, gratitude opens the door to all the good life has to offer. Be grateful often for what you have, and you will receive more to be grateful for. Bottom of the deck says, today is the best day to start pursuing your dream. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, or when you retire. Today, focus your thoughts and intentions toward your dreams today, and you are already on your way. And I think that's the hard part, is that you've been putting so much into this that you're not able to be a priority in your own life, right? And I feel like with this gratitude card, people are really struggling to see you as more than just an ATM, right? Or a check card. It's like they're not grateful for you. They're not speaking to you unless they need something. So see that for what it is, right? And let those people be wherever they've been when you had things going on and there was nobody to call, right? Or go ask whoever you were hanging out with when I was messed up and nobody was coming through for me, right? All right, Libra, this has been your weekly message. Good luck with this, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.